Hello, and welcome to Putting English to Work. I'm Emily Mitchell, and I'll be your host and teacher. During today's lesson, we will see how Sue and Rosalba's boss, Marvin, takes care of a problem at the beauty salon. Watch and listen carefully to our friends.
What are you doing, Sue?
I'm cleaning the shelves. What does it look like I'm doing?
Sue, you just cleaned those shelves 2 hours ago. They can't be dirty already.
I like to keep busy. It looks better for the customers.
What customers?
Maybe more will come in after lunch. Oh, I'm sorry, Marvin. I'll try to be more careful.
I know you ladies work very hard. I appreciate it very much.
Marvin looks very unhappy these days.
Now let's talk about what happened. Has Sue cleaned those shelves before? Yes, she has. Does Sue like to keep busy? Yes, she does. Are there many customers in the salon? No, there aren't. Do Sue and Rosalba think that Marvin looks unhappy a lot? Yes, they do. Now let's go back to the beauty salon.
What is that, Marvin?
It's a sign I made to hang in the window. I hope that when people read this, we'll get more business.
What does sale mean?
A sale is a time when you offer things for less than usual. For example, I plan to offer the sale for the next 2 weeks.
And what does half price mean?
Half price means that you only pay half of what something usually costs.
So someone could get a haircut for $10 instead of $20?
Exactly.
Wow, that should bring in many customers. But won't you lose money with customers paying so little?
It's better than having no people at all.
I think now I understand why he is so sad.
Let's review. Does Marvin put a sign in the window? Yes, he does. What does half price mean? It means you pay half of what something usually costs. Good work. Let's go over to Min's restaurant. I'll meet you there.
It's okay. And the boss calls
Okay,
me and he's like,
so that's a number 1,
"You're not happy
a number
with
15, a
the way you're
soup,
doing your job."
and an extra order of
What
rice.
do you mean you're not happy with the way I'm doing
Is that
my
right?
job? What was that supposed to mean? I created
Would you guys
this
like
job.
anything else?
This is mine. Wait, how can you not be happy with the way
Okay,
I'm doing
well,
it?
if there's anything
Do you know
else,
what I'm
let me
saying?
know.
So what am I supposed to...
Hey, waitress, where are you going?
Did you need something?
I need to finish ordering. Did we say we were finished?
Well, I asked if you were finished and nobody answered.
That's right. Nobody answered you, which means that nobody said we were finished ordering. You should wait here until we tell you you can go. Didn't your boss teach you that?
What else can I get you?
I don't remember what we've already ordered. Tell me again, waitress.
You ordered a number 1, a number 15, a soup, and an extra order of rice.
That's not enough food. How could you think we were done ordering?
What else would you like?
Now, how should I know? I don't have a menu. We'll take 2 extra orders of rice, not 1, and a number 20.
Is that really $7? That must be a mistake.
I'm sorry, sir. The menu's correct. That dish costs $7.
That's very expensive. It had better be delicious.
It will be.
Or what? You will pay for it?
Are you finished ordering, sir?
Yeah, I'm finished. Now hurry and take that back to the kitchen before I die from hunger. Hey, waitress, when you go back there, you tell your boss to come talk to me. I think the boss should know what the customers have to say about the employees.
Min is having a hard time at work. Let's talk about what you saw and heard. The first time Min asks the man if he would like to order anything else, does the man answer or does he continue talking to his friend? The man continues talking to his friend. Is the man upset because Min walked away before he was finished ordering? Yes, he is. Does the man tell Min that he would like to order more food? Yes, he does. Does the man need to look at a menu before he finishes ordering? Yes, he does. What does the man say about the dish that costs $7? The man says $7 is very expensive. Who does the man say he wants to talk to? He wants to talk to Min's boss. That was excellent. Now you will practice repeating some of the things we learned today. Watch and listen to our friends. After they speak, you will repeat what they say. If you need more time, stop the tape.
I must talk to my boss about getting paid.
You should order lunch. The food here is very good.
This sale should bring in more customers.
I must clean the mirror. It is very dirty.
A worker must demand his rights.
I must spend more time on my jewelry business so that it is successful.
I hurt my back at work. I should tell my boss.
That was great. Now you will visit Min's friend, Gustavo, as he talks to Eduardo about workers' problems. Watch and listen carefully. I'll see you soon.
I had a problem like yours last week.
What do you mean?
The man I was working for did not want to pay me. I worked hard for him for almost a week, and he told me that he didn't have the money to pay me.
People should not do that to other people. The law says that we have workers' rights. Workers' rights means that bosses must treat us fairly. We have to fight for these rights. You must do something about this, Eduardo.
I did. I told him about my friend Gustavo, you, of course, who went to a lawyer because a boss did not pay him. I said I too would go to this lawyer.
And what happened?
He suddenly remembered that he had the money to pay me.
We should all work together to make sure that nobody ever has these kinds of problems again. There must be a way to let bosses know that we must be treated fairly, that we know that the law says we have rights, even if we are only day laborers.
Work is work. If we give them our work, they should give us our pay.
But that is not enough. Things can happen to a person while they are working, like when I hurt my back. A boss should be responsible for his employees when something happens to them while doing a job for him. There are plenty of good workers. I only wish there were as many good bosses.
Let's talk about what just happened. Did Eduardo have trouble getting paid for his work? Yes, he did. Did Eduardo's boss say he did not have enough money to pay Eduardo? Yes, he did. Does the law say that bosses must treat workers fairly? Yes, it does. Are these laws called workers' rights? Yes, they are. Who did Eduardo say he would talk to if the boss did not pay him? Eduardo told his boss he would talk to a lawyer. Should a boss be responsible when an employee gets hurt while on the job? Yes, he should. That was great. Now you will return to Marvin's Beauty Salon to visit with Rosalba and Sue. Listen for these vocabulary words. Chemicals. Labels. Watch and listen, and I'll see you soon.
What happened? He asked me to put the chemicals in the bottle while he cut the man's hair. I thought I was putting in the correct chemicals. I must have made a mistake.
Didn't you read the labels on the bottles?
This stinks. Ladies,
She's so sorry, Marvin. It won't happen again.
I understand if you're upset with me.
Sue, business has been very slow, and this is very hard for me to say, but someone must be laid off from work, and...
Marvin, it should be me. Sue has been here longer.
No, if you lay off Rosalba, she won't have a job. But if I'm the one laid off, I still have my jewelry business.
Are you sure about this, Sue?
Yes, my jewelry business is doing very well. Now I will have more time to make the jewelry. So if Rosalba stays, that will be good for everyone's business.
Sue, I can't let you leave this job.
I'm quitting Rosalba. You can't change my mind. I can make good money with my jewelry business, so there's no reason for me to stay.
Thank you, Sue. You are a good friend.
And a good person. I wish you a lot of luck with your jewelry business.
Thank you, Marvin. Of course, I'll continue to display my jewelry here and give you 20% of the sales.
Of course. Now I'd like to take you and Rosalba out to lunch. Let's go.
Let's talk about what just happened. Did Sue make a mistake when she put chemicals in the bottle? Yes, she did. Why was Marvin upset? Marvin was upset because he had to lay off one of his employees. Did Marvin lay off Sue from work? No, he didn't. Sue quit. Did Sue quit to work on her jewelry business or to go on vacation? Sue quit so she could spend more time working on her jewelry business. Good work. Now we will practice repeating other important things our friends say. Stop the tape if you need more time.
Do you think I should have a sale?
Yes, a sale would bring in more customers.
Should I tell my boss he owes me money?
Yes, you should tell your boss he owes you money.
Is it okay to pay your bills late?
No, I must pay my bills on time.
If my boss treats me badly, should I talk to a lawyer?
Yes, you should talk to a lawyer. A boss must obey the laws about workers' rights.
That was great. Now, let's review our vocabulary. Chemicals. Chemicals are substances that can be used for cleaning or making things. Chemicals can be used to change someone's hair color. Labels. Labels can be found on a product and can tell you something about the product or its contents. Very good. Let's go over to Min's restaurant and see how she is doing. Watch and listen carefully.
Would anybody like more coffee? Okay. Just call me if you need anything else. Enjoy your lunch.
Aren't you forgetting something?
I asked to speak to your boss.
Sir, that's not necessary. I'm sorry if you think I've done a bad job. I promise I'll do a better job for the rest of your lunch.
I don't care what you promise. I think you are a terrible waitress and your boss should know that. Now, if you don't get your boss, I will walk to the back of the restaurant myself.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't do that.
What do you mean? I can't.
You want to speak to the boss? Go ahead and speak. But the boss has already heard what you said about me.
What are you talking about?
I am the boss here, sir. My family owns this restaurant. And today is my parents' day off. And when they're gone, I'm boss. So you've already spoken, and I've heard you. If you didn't like your lunch, I'll pay for it. But please don't come here again if you can't be polite.
Good for Min. That man wasn't very nice. Let's talk about what just happened. Did Min ask them if they wanted some more coffee? Yes, she did. Who did the man want to speak to? The man wanted to speak to Min's boss. Who does Min say is the boss at the restaurant today? Min says that she is the boss. Will the man have to pay for his lunch? No, he won't. Does Min ask him to eat at the restaurant again? No, she doesn't. She tells him not to come back. That was excellent. Now you will have a chance to answer some questions. You will see and hear a person on the screen ask you a question. Then you will see a part of the answer on the screen. Watch as Sue does it.
Why should you shop at the store?
I should shop at this store because there is a sale.
Now you try it.
Why should you eat at this restaurant?
Who should you talk to when you have a problem with your boss?
Where do you go to get your hair cut?
Who should you talk to if you hurt yourself while at work?
Where should you go when your car has problems?
You did a great job. Today you learned many things. You learned that a worker has many rights. Next time, you will watch Gustavo and Jose work together. You will see how Amir helps Tanya in the office and how their friendship continues. And Sue will talk to Rosalba about her jewelry business. Now I want you to think about some important questions. After I finish, you will write your answers on your worksheet or a piece of paper. If you need to, you can watch the tape again. Is Marvin's business having trouble? Do you think Sue did the right thing by quitting her job at Marvin's salon so that Rosalba could keep her job? What would you do if you were Sue? Take your time writing your answers. Think carefully, and I'll see you next time.